Welcome back to the last module in the American government course. You'll notice it's a little different. May 1st, Monday, May 8th, Monday, May 8th is the last day of classes, so I thought it'd be unfair to give you another list of things to do just for the last day of classes. So this module is just going to run until the end. All right, so you're going to watch this video when it comes out. We're reviewing the agenda. These videos do need to be re-recorded. The information on them is good. There's no problem there, but they're from a million classes ago, and I need to change them, but I don't have time to do that right now. So don't do any of the assignments that I tell you to do in those videos. Do not do any assignments that I tell you to do in any of the videos you see this week, other than this one that you're watching right now. The only thing you need to do is take the quick quiz. That's the only work you have. Study for your final. And we'll talk about the final at the end. All right? So we start with the 6th Amendment. All right, and I would be able to identify that for the final. Here's the video. 7 and 8. Okay, you're watching a YouTube video. This is what I'm talking about. Do not answer these questions. All right. Then Amendment 8. There's a Part 1 and a Part 2. Then we go right into Amendment 9. This should take, to watch this stuff, and you need to watch the stuff in these videos, no longer than 12 to 15 minutes. So we go to Amendment 9. And that's what I'm talking about in this. I don't even live in that place anymore. Then Amendment 10. And this is an important amendment because it ties right back into federalism. What does the 10th Amendment say? The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. So it sets the stage for reserved powers. All right, I won't get into a rant on the instructional video, so pay attention to the 10th Amendment. Then you take this little quiz. It's due again May 8th at 11:59, 20 points. It's just one more attempt on my part to help get the grades up before the final. Take advantage. All right, no time limit. Now the final, and I need to get back to the beginning, is still in the works. What's certainly going to be on the test is the following: questions about federalism. So most of you have it, but on the whole, the class is not at 100% in mastery of the federalism questions and the concept of federalism. So if you know it, it's easy points. If not, we'll study up. Basic questions about the 3 branches of government, the qualifications for being a representative. All right, how old do you have to be? How old do you have to be president? And matching people. And I give you a list, A through J. Okay, who's the Senate Majority Leader? Chuck Schumer. Did you get it right? Okay, who's the President of the Senate? Kamala Harris. Okay, that's all. That's tried to help you study here. Then questions about Amendment 1 through 10. I would certainly be able to identify the texts. I know the text of the amendment. I know I'll put part of the text of Amendment 1 up, say which amendment is this, part of Amendment 2 up, which amendment is this. So I would be able to do that. Now the final is 20% of your grade. So what that means is that everything in the class so far has been worth, oh, that isn't what I want, 80%. So say you're getting a 90 right now in the class, and that's, you multiply that by 0.8, and you get a 72%, okay, walking into the final. Some students in the past have felt this was unfair or a trick, whatever. My response is that this is the standard way to do it. Say you rock the final. You got 100 on the final. That's 20% of your grade. All right. 20%. And you add both of those together. I'll add both of those together. You won't. You get 92, and you keep your A. All right. So that is how the final works. Now, everything will be graded before the final. It'll all be in when it needs to be in. I will make another video about the final closer to the date. All right. So look for that around May 7th, May 8th. You'll have a window of 3 or 4 days. I need to seek some guidance on that from my department about how long I need to leave it. I should leave it open, not need to, because I'd leave it open for a week. How long I need to leave it open for you guys to take. So May 7th, May 8th, look for another video explaining the final. And the final, when it's ready, will appear under this week's module. And it'll be up by the time it needs to be. And wish you a lot of luck. I don't know that you'll need it if you've been paying attention, if you've done the work, with at least 2 brain cells firing. I think you're going to be all right. Anyway, thank you for being a great class. Thank you for having patience with me. And I want to invite you, if you think you can tolerate me in person, to sign up on campus next semester for comparative politics, which is kind of like this class, except we'll compress it into 2 weeks and be talking about Russia, and then we'll move on and do 3 weeks on France, and then do a week and a half on Japan, or whatever it is we decide to do. I like to change the countries up from semester to semester. I'm also teaching state and local government on campus, and that's I've changed that up a little bit, so it isn't strictly about the state of Illinois, but just about state and local government in the country. We do focus on Illinois because we have to, but I don't stick to Illinois exclusively. And then I'm teaching this again, but you guys have already taken this class, so you can't sign up for it again. Or you can, I guess, if you don't pass, or if you want to try for a higher grade. But if that happens, I'd recommend you take it on campus. Anyway, thank you for a great semester, and please reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and be looking at your grades, because we're closing in on everything being just about graded. I'm not going to click on that because it's going to show everybody's grades for everything. So if you're seeing zeros or no grade for something, which there's a no grade in, if there's a blank, that'll be a 0 by the time the semester ends. So if you think you've turned it in, or you have a question, you think I graded it unfairly or whatever it is, email me. This is at the end of the semester, I want your feedback. I want to know, if there's something I missed. So, anyway, questions, comments, concerns, email me. If not, have a great week, and look for me again later this week to talk to you about the final.